Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your day. Markets are green today again. Markets are up. Things are pushing new prices, and it feels good, guys. It definitely feels good. On top of that, to compound on top of that, we have some really good news today. So Russia declares cryptocurrency is legal, but prohibits use for payments. Now, even though it's not going to be used for payments, we still have to acknowledge that Russia is backtracking on completely outlawing cryptocurrencies, right? Which is huge in and of itself. It's almost as if they had a realization recently of, hey, this cryptocurrency stuff really is the future. We need to hop on board. And, isn't this just great timing that now they're coming out and making it legal right when we possibly, might be on to our next bull market. So it goes on to say that according to Russian news outlet RIA, legislators define cryptocurrencies as a means of savings and investments, but not as a means of payments. So guys, they'll allow you to save it and invest into it. In addition, individuals and entities should report their crypto holdings for tax purposes. Now, why don't they want to use it for payments? Who knows? Who cares? At some point they are, right? Obviously, they're already backtracking and making it going from illegal to legal. At some point, they're probably going to allow for payments, right? Just slowly but surely. The bill also says Russian banks and crypto exchanges will have the capacity to legally sell, purchase, and facilitate the exchange of digital assets after registering with the Central Bank of the Russian Federation. So guys, that is some pretty bullish news. Now, we also have some extremely bullish news regarding Ripple. They put out their Q2 2020 report, and Galgatron put out this tweet. He went in and read the report, and in there it says Ripple has been a buyer in the secondary market and may continue to undertake purchases in the future at market prices. So that is absolutely awesome. Not only is retail currently getting into XRP right now, you have XRP trending on Google searches. So you do have retail money coming in, but now you have Ripple also announcing that they are going to be, possibly buying XRP in the future at market prices. So if XRP is at 50 cents or 60 cents, we'll have Ripple basically buying with us. Galgatron also goes on to say, "Sorry for not explaining. I thought it was obvious. This means that the FUD that Ripple dumps on its investors is actually the complete opposite of reality. Ripple is acting as a benevolent whale, countering the bad whales. This won't increase the price, but help prop it." So guys, very bullish stuff. And now whenever somebody tells you that Ripple dumps their coins on us, you can go back to this market report, go back to Galgatron in this tweet, because here we can clearly see that Ripple is not dumping on us. They are buying with us. They are market buyers with us going into the future, which is going to aid us tremendously. Again, guys, we're not blasting off the $3 or $4 just yet, but the foundations, the road work, the bridge is being built every day, and now we are building faster and faster and faster. Trickle flood. Now we have Visa files patent for cryptocurrency system to replace cash. Visa International has filed for a cryptocurrency system patent that is meant to replace physical currency. The system, which utilizes both central banks and commercial banks, leverages a private blockchain to improve the payment ecosystem. Here is the patent if any of you guys want to pause the video and give it a look. The filing is for a fiat-linked cryptocurrency system using a private, permissioned, distributed ledger platform. I'm sure they're definitely not working with Ripple at all. It describes a central computer, its responsibilities, and key roles of the system. A central entities, validating entities, redeeming entities, and user. They say a central entity may be a central bank which regulates a monetary supply. The document details validating entities are blockchain nodes which may be peers such as banks. Redeeming entities may accept physical currency for exchange for digital fiat currency, such as an ATM or a bank branch location. The central entity computer generates the digital currency that is recorded on a blockchain and may determine that a particular digital currency unit should be added to or removed from the blockchain. The filing further explains that the payment ecosystem may become 100% digital and cash may be removed from the markets in a frictionless manner. Guys, the choice of words, the choice of language. We also hear Ripple always talking about taking friction out of the system. You have to connect these words when you see them. There's a reason why they're using the same language. to improve the payment ecosystem. Users may hold digital currency with the same denomination as the local physical currency. It also notes that once the digital fiat currency is issued, a user or bank may transfer the digital currency from wallet to a wallet or store the digital currency on a smart card and transfer the smart card to another entity. They go over a couple different types of consensus mechanisms, talking about proof of stake, Byzantine fault, and crash fault tolerant algorithms. Other mechanisms explored include a copy of Ethereum, Hyperledger Fabric, and zero knowledge proofs. The full filing can be found and they hyperlink it. Hyperledger Fabric, we do know that Ripple is on the Hyperledger consortium, so we are linked in that way. Other companies have tried to patent various cryptocurrency systems. For example, Microsoft was recently granted an international patent by the World Intellectual Property Organization for a cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Now, I've already seen this patent on body activity data. I'm not sure if I ever presented it to you guys here in a video, but here it is. This is Microsoft's patent, the new cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Microsoft has patented a cryptocurrency mining system that leverages human activities, including brain waves and body heat. When performing online tasks such as using search engines, chatbots, and reading ads, a user can solve the computational difficult problem unconsciously, the patent reads. So think about that. Your brain is going to be used to mine cryptocurrencies, okay? I'll read this again. A user can solve the computational difficult problem unconsciously. So you could be sleeping and your brain is plugged into a system and it's making you money. Now, will people willingly trade in their brain data, their body activity, their very energy, your very life source in order to get paid, in order to earn cryptocurrencies? I know this sounds outlandish, but this is an actual patent that was filed, and I don't think that Microsoft filed this patent for no reason. And if this is your first time hearing about this, this is your first time seeing it, you probably feel a little bit like this right now. Isn't it crazy, guys? It's like we're all node operators here and we're just, plugging ourselves into the blockchain. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Would you guys do it? Let me. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm buying crypto now, so I don't have to do this. But I think, with this patent, if this thing actually came, I'm sure there's a large portion of the population that would do this. Anyways, if you're feeling that way, it's okay. Welcome to reality. Welcome to what a lot of us have been living in and have accepted for a while now. Sometimes the truth is hard to swallow, but I think we have to swallow it when it's right in front of our faces. Anyways, guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, likes are greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel, join the community. I post a video like this daily. We go over Bitcoin, we go over altcoins, and really just everything going on in the crypto space, and try to cover it as objectively as possible, and just try to get to the bottom of things. No hypey stuff. Of course, we're all excited to get rich here. We're all excited to make a ton of money from crypto. We all know it's coming, and we know it's coming. But at the same time, we're gonna try to stay grounded. We're gonna try to hold on to this wealth, but we're also not going to go out there and buy 20 Lambos when this stuff takes off. We are going to secure our wealth and reinvest, I hope. Prices for today, guys, we have Bitcoin at 11,400, XRP at 31.7. Man, will we see 33 cents today? Let me know in the comments if you guys think we will breach 33 cents. Cardano at 13.7, Chainlink at 8.52, Stellar at 10.7, Vechain at 1.6. we are looking pretty nice. We're down a little bit on the fear and greed, down 5 points, but we are still in greed. We are at 75. Now, moving on, The Economist advertises a controversial crypto project known as Hex. Hex ads have also popped up on London cabs and buses, and now financial magazines, to the consternation of those who warn that the project is a pyramid scheme. So guys, let me start off by saying I don't have an opinion on Hex because I haven't researched it. I don't really care what Hex is doing because my eyes are on projects that I know for certain aren't scams, that I know for certain have good partnerships. I think the bets that I'm making in this space are very calculated, very thought out, and I don't really care about an up and coming company that maybe I'll get pumped and dumped on, or make a lot of money really quick, but the project isn't going anywhere, because I'm not a trader. I'm really more so here to invest. And so I'm not saying Hex is a scam or Hex isn't a scam. I don't have an opinion on it. But it is kind of interesting that, The Economist, out of everything you could advertise in the entire crypto space, you advertise Hex. And then if we actually go ahead and look at the advertisement here, look at this. Hex's price went up 11,500% in only 129 days. Hex's launch phase ends on November 19th when 183 billion Hex is credited across active stakes. At today's price, that is worth about 679 million. No one knows how much it could be worth then. Up a 92x versus Bitcoin. What does this look like? You know what this looks like to me? This looks like a too good to be true scam, right? And I haven't done any research on Hex, but when I see BS like this, I don't even really want to look into it. At this point, I don't even care if Hex is a scam or not. If Ripple was advertising XRP like this, I would get out of XRP immediately, probably immediately. If Hedera was advertising HBAR like this, I would get out of it immediately. This is exactly what you don't want, right? This is kind of like Justin Sun coming out and talking about making viral TikTok videos for Tron. It's it's just not where I want to park my money. Anyways, guys, what is this ad in here for, right? What is the purpose of this ad? They're not educating you about Hex. I haven't learned anything about what Hex does. I haven't learned about the utility of Hex. The only thing that has happened is I am now stirred up in emotion. I'm seeing 11,500%. So that's a massive gain, and I'm seeing it happen in 129 days. So make a lot of money in a short time frame with doing relatively nothing, right? All you have to do is buy Hex, and you too can make 11,500% in 129 days. So I hope people don't buy into Hex just based off this. Research the token. Okay, research the actual token, and when you see things like this, it's usually red flags. Anyways, if that gets you mad, if you're gonna leave a comment down in the comments, whatever, there's nothing I said that's not true. This is not how you want your company to be advertising a token you hold. This looks like BitConnect advertising is what it looks like. Anyways, guys, I also wanted to point out this. So I went to Bitcoinist, see if there's any news, and just check out these titles. Why analysts expect Ethereum to see further downside following intense sell-off. In the title, yeah, okay, intense sell-off that we recovered from immediately, right? 500 million liquidated. Bitcoin slides to crucial level following overnight volatility. Look at this one. This guy's crying. What are analysts saying after Ethereum crashed 26% in under 10 minutes? Isn't it just funny, guys? We're actually, we're making bullish continuation patterns on the charts. Everything looks bullish as it can possibly be. We're crossing on indicators. We have more volume coming in. Money's entering the space. We also have good news. Our fundamentals, our foundations are all there. And, it's a flood of articles that are trying to shake you out. Why is that guy crying? Bitcoin went from 4,000 all the way up to $12,000, and the dude's crying because we had a little flash crash. So guys, hodl strong. Don't get shaken out. There's just a lot of BS going on in the space right now. There's a lot of great stuff, right? There's a lot of awesome stuff happening as well, like the initial news we covered today. There's also just a lot of BS, so watch out for that stuff, guys. guys definitely don't get sucked up. I'd also say I tweeted about this. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. I try to drop like golden nuggets. If you're like new to this space, I think you will get value out of it. And one of those things I talked about that I'll talk with you guys about here is not accumulating every single coin you see. One of the mistakes I made when I first got in is you hear of a project, it sounds good. Maybe you hear a rumor of a certain partnership and you go and you just buy and you start looking for as many coins, or maybe you're not even looking for as many coins, but you hear a little bit of good news about a coin and then you almost feel some FOMO of, oh, I might as well get a little bag. Try to think about your investing strategy is rather than going extremely wide and accumulating a lot of different coins that you're not sure about. Think about going deep and adding depth to your portfolio and go more all in on the projects that you are more certain about. I think that'll prove to be more profitable to you in the end, as long as you are picking the correct projects. And if you're wondering how do you not predict, but how do you pick the better project in the space? Well, at first, until you get good, until you don't go trying to hand pick, something that has, not very much market cap, right? Because that's the most risky. But start with the large caps, right? You got to get your Bitcoin, you got to get your Ethereum, you got to have some XRP. You have to at least have those top 3 to start off at. If you don't have any of those top 3, I wouldn't buy anything else. If I was new coming into crypto, I'm buying the top 3: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, before I even look at anything else, because those are the most surest bets. And you're also diversified because they are all different projects, right? Bitcoin is kind of going for store of value at the moment. Ethereum is going into 2.0. You have people building on top of the Ethereum blockchain. They're entering DeFi a bit. And then you have Ripple, who is doing something completely different with the XRP token. So you're getting 3 different projects, all with 3 different use cases that are all 3, very likely to succeed in at least the short term. I think they're likely to exceed in the long term, but definitely short term. They are definitely here to stay. Not financial advice. Make sure you guys always do your own research. With that said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you show it by dropping a like. Likes do help grow the channel, and I appreciate all the likes, all the comments you guys have been giving. If you made it this far, consider subscribing, or you get a video like this daily covering Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space. And I will see you all on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.